Hello, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Retro or Modern Jesus Music. And we're going to reflect, since it is promised to you every Friday in November as well as December, where it's going to be Chuck Girard Day. And we are going to feature from his new album the song called Curtain. Now, Curtain is kind of an interesting song because it talks about particular sins that hold you back. Do you have any secret sins or sins you're not willing to give up? Well, Chuck in his new album, Moonrise Serenade, talks about this. So instead of looking at the pictures, close your eyes or so, or just kind of meditate as you're listening to the song. And at the end, if you want to leave a comment, please do. And definitely tell a friend to hit subscribe and join us daily. Here we go.
There is a little curtain in the corner of my mind. I see it, and I know it, and I know what lurks behind. If I get too close for comfort, I know what I will see. Sticky little fingers that'll take a hold of me. There's a sneaky little curtain in the corner of my mind. If I open it to take a look, I know what I will find. It's tasty and delicious, and it's absolutely free, but it's got some honking teeth, and it'll take a bite of me. And if I reach around the corner to try to take a peek, the beauty and desire of it will overpower me. And once again I'll enter the forbidden promised land, and I will be a puppet in the devil's laughing hand. I've been behind the curtain oh so many times before. I take the pleasure of the prize that's right behind the door. But the pleasure is as fleeting as the taste of it is sweet. And on the other side resides the failure of defeat. If I can close the curtain in the corner of my mind, then I can walk in freedom. I can leave the guilt behind and walk in light and holiness all my latter days. If I could just renew my mind and change my sinful ways. There's only one decision. The only way I will not fail is to trade that little curtain for a walk behind the veil. The carnal man must die if I'm ever to be free. I've got to hang him in that curtain and hang him on the tree.
Chuck Girard, brand new album. Song is called The Curtain. And isn't that interesting? He kind of shows you what's happening in the mind, and that's where the devil attacks. That's his playground. He can get you in the mind. That's where everything begins. That's where the seeds begin, the seeds of sin, because then it gets played out. But if you determine to hide God's word in your heart, abide in Him, it'll be a lot harder to sin, as long as your mind is stayed on Him, focused. Once your mind starts to drift, and you start to drift along with it, Yep, just like Chuck says, you became a little puppet and a laughing stock as the devil points his finger and accuses you. And with good reason, because once again in our flesh, we do what comes natural. We fail. All right, well, thank you for joining us. And again, it's always a pleasure to have you along. I hope to see you next time. Lord willing to keep me around, keep you around, Lord Tarian, and Lord willing. And I look forward to sharing Chuck again with you next week. And come on back every Friday in November as well as December. Till then, God bless.